Okay, so we had two exit ticket questions today, one to go with each objective that we had. Our first objective was to be able to find a solution to an inequality graphically. So let's start with our first objective right here. We have a graph that's already graphed out for us, a little inequality, and we want to find out if 2 comma 3 is a solution to this inequality. So all we do, since we don't have an equation, is we plot the point 2 comma 3 on our coordinate plane. So let's see, we go over 2 on the x-axis, up 3 on the y, and we have our dot right there. Now we compare this dot to the actual graph, and it looks like the dot is not inside the shading, it's not on the line or anything. So that tells us that 2 comma 3 is not a solution. And that's all we do. Since the dot was outside of the shading, 2 comma 3 is not a solution. It gets a little bit different for our second exit ticket question. Our second exit ticket question asked us to solve this algebraically because that was our second objective. We wanted to be able to find the solution to an inequality algebraically. So we have this inequality, y is less than or equal to 3x minus 8, and we want to find out if the point 3 comma 1 is a solution. Since we don't have a graph or graph paper, we're going to plug things in. We're going to substitute. So remember, 3 comma 1 is the same thing as x comma y. So that means we're going to take these numbers and put them into this inequality right here. So let's start off. Remember, we have 1 is y, so we have 1 is less than or equal to 3 times 3. We get this 3 from the 3 in the ordered pair, and then minus 8. So let's figure that out. 1 is less than or equal to 9 minus 8, and then 1 is less than or equal to 1. And that is a true statement. 1 is less than or equal to 1. It is, specifically, it is equal to 1. So that is a true statement, which means 3 comma 1 is a solution to our inequality. So if we ever get a true statement when we're solving algebraically, we know that the point we used is a solution to our inequality. And furthermore, if we were to graph this, and we plotted this point right here, it would be inside the shading. So that's it for the explanation to the exit ticket. Alright, so for our final problem that I want you to do, we have the inequality y is greater than 4x plus 2, and I want you to find whether the point 0 comma 2 is a solution, and I'd like you to do that algebraically. So find out if 0 comma 2 is a solution to the inequality y is greater than 4x plus 2. And if you get that right, then you've mastered this objective.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.